Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northern Beaches #1 podcast. You're again listening to The Whip. Elliot, we're back, mate.
Back from being sued.
I know.
We can't go into how, why, or by whom, but we're back.
It was an interesting couple of weeks.
It was. May or may not have something to do with a local business. That's all I'll say.
But it's okay. Luckily, we've got a lot of friends in high places, so we're able to survive it.
Facts. And we got money.
Yeah.
So,
Elliot's been doing really well lately.
Back at the studio. Confidential, mate. Yeah. Back at the studio. But here we are. It's wedding season for me and Zach.
I know. So it's come to that time of our lives where we're starting to have a lot of friends getting married. Unfortunately, not us.
No, not yet. But I'm in no rush either. Let's make that clear, Ellen. I'm in no rush either. Is your missus coming up?
She is actually.
Yeah, mad.
We had a really fun interaction with them last weekend as well. They are begging to come on the podcast together.
Kate and B-Hag?
No.
Oh, our girlfriends. Yeah.
We were at Bowlesy's party and they came up to us. They were like, Zach. They had no idea we were being sued. And they were like, we feel like you boys have been really dropping the ball with the podcast. I was like, what do you mean?
It's because there's legal action going on.
Exactly.
But some things you don't tell your misso, you know what I mean?
Like
you got to have skeletons.
It's like stoicism.
Yeah, exactly. And
suffer in silence, but conquer in quietness.
Yes. Suffer in silence, but conquer in... yeah, okay. Not your worst either, so we'll proceed. So, no, there will...
You really don't want them?
No.
They had a good idea. It could be funny. Put it in the comments, guys, if you want to see Millie and Ellen on an episode. Maybe
I'm just scared she'll get damned.
Well, they won't get tagged.
No, yeah. They say, don't have Facebook, live on the Central Coast.
But yeah, so that was that party. Really fun. Actually, a really good time.
Good few weeks, but I'm pumped for this weekend.
Oh, Elliot's also gone back into running. You were telling me about that story at the party.
Yes.
So how's this? Elliot ran into my brother and comes up to me at the party and he was like, I ran into your brother when I was on my run and I was fucking in the worst state of my life.
For context, I had a knee injury, as our weekly listeners will know. Been battling a knee injury. The weight of the world was on my kneecaps. And so it was one of my first runs back, and I went for 8 kilometers, which is pretty good for my fourth run back. But your brother just happened to be on the final 500 meters when I'm dripping with sweat. Like, I've had a bit of a cold, so I'm basically trudging. My AirPods stopped working for a second, and I heard my breathing. And when you can hear your breathing, your breathing out loud, you know you're a pathetic piece of shit. And that's the stage I was at. And it was honestly like that was my worst. Like, the only other worst is when my mum had to take care of me while I was vomiting naked when I was 10 years old. That was my worst. This was very close to it. I was in absolute tatters. Absolute tatters.
And I messaged him as soon as you said that. So I heard you saw Elliot, and Josh goes, yeah, man did look like that. He was struggling.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's honestly probably him being nice.
Yeah.
I looked absolute. I honestly respect that. But I've seen him like 4 times in the last.
Yeah. He said he saw you running out of the post office.
Yeah. I came from the post. That's where I saw him. And then on the run. And then I've seen him on a walk.
Might have to get young Pearson on the podcast.
Yeah. Young Pearson. The hotter one.
Yeah. And taller one. Don't make me cry about it.
Younger, taller, more successful.
Oh, literally at the moment, it's fucked.
Bigger Willy.
Probably. But yeah, wedding season.
Wedding season, and suits organised, suits packed, suitcases packed. I polished my shoes for the first time. The RM.
Yeah, I ripped mine out.
Yeah, you polished them. It's a cunt, eh?
No, it's okay. I do it most mornings.
I could not. You
discipline.
Polish your shoes most mornings.
Yeah, discipline and shit.
Isn't that not great for them?
Well,
don't you have to get a bit of wear and tear
I just buy new
under the Aussie sun? Oh, fair enough. Sponsored it. Whoa.
Oh, and because it's wedding season, our editor, creative director Elijah's actually in the building.
Do not sneeze while we're on camera. Thank you. Fucking control yourself, buddy.
Elijah saved us with our last edit as well.
You pay them fucking 6 figures and they think they can do what they want. Just getting way too comfortable in his own skin. It's absolutely disgraceful. But Zach, I'd like to turn our attention to another event. Some people call him a hero, others a villain. I prefer to lean towards the villain side. Everyone has their own proclivities. O.J. Simpson.
Oh, he passed away.
O.J. Simpson's passed away at the age of 76, I believe. Do your own research.
Do you reckon he did it?
Yes. I mean, Well, you don't.
There was a really good interview done by someone, a really good scholar. His name was Carl from Nelk, and he asked him, "Do you fear God?"
And then what did he say?
He was like, he knew what he was trying and implying.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not going to speak about any of that situation. He obviously did it. It's just he had the worst like legal team ever put together. They just did not do a good job. Like if that was me, I'd be like, don't get him to try on the glove because it was the glove.
I'm not really familiar with the case. All I know is just like.
Well, it also didn't help that Rodney King, the unarmed black man, got police officers at the time, so there was a lot of black rights issues. He did it. He got sued in a civil case for $33.5 million, which he lost, and then tried to make up the money to release that book, writing a book called If I Did It. The family of the guy who got murdered sued him for the name and then changed the name to I Did It on the book. And then wrote it in red and stuff. Oh, God. So,
messy situation.
And he was actually such a good NFL player. Like he's like one of the best running backs of all time.
Yeah, okay.
But he just decided. He just decided. He's a burn in hell. Okay. Burn in hell, if you ask me.
Yeah, okay.
Like burn in hell. Our producers trust. You fucking.
What the fuck is coming out of your mouth?
Oh, go.
I'm not doing it. Elijah's too scared to read it. All right. Mummified monkey remains were found in luggage at Boston's airport.
Wait, hold on. Why is that a segue? Bit of racial.
I think he was just trying to avoid another lawsuit.
Mummified remains found in.
So a traveler was traveling from Boston airport, and in a bag they found mummified monkey remains. What would you think if you were the customs guy and you opened a bag and you find that?
Well, Bieber left his monkey at an airport in Germany, so I feel like if he can do it, why can't we? Yeah. Have they interviewed the customs guy?
No.
They just grabbed it. That's weird, isn't it? Airport agents
found it, and then somehow someone's told news.com.
Well, news.com
by Juliana Kim.
Shout out Juliana Kim. News.com undefeated.
Imagine that thought process. Imagine you've decided that day, all right, you know what? Fuck.
Do you want to role play this?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you be the guy. I'll be the customs officer.
All
right, let's go.
All right, so I'm walking.
Yeah.
Walking in, all right, fuck, I'd be thinking, do you reckon they knew they were doing something wrong?
Hello, sir. You have arrived at Boston Airport. Where are you off to today?
Oh, I'm just off to Texas today, mate.
So you've come to a connecting flight through Boston to Texas? They're not very close.
No, I live currently in Boston.
But you're going to Texas, and you're just coming through. Yeah. Do you mind if I just check your bag, sir? It's a routine.
Oh, I've got.
It's not a racial profiling thing. It's a routine inspection we do.
Expect it to be. I'm white Caucasian.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a routine profiling thing that we do where we check everyone's luggage just to make sure there's no illegal weapons, substances.
No, I've got nothing.
Nothing.
Like
all right, I'm just going to open your bag.
Oh, do you need the key?
Yeah, key be great. Thank you. Gloves on. All right, so nice. Is this the new custom model that you get?
Yes, the airport luggage 937.
Oh yeah, let me just open it up. Okay, yep. Condoms, nice. Toiletries, yep. Bible. Oh, so what's in this? What's in this white plastic bag here?
It's just mummified remains of monkeys.
It's mummified remains of monkey, is it? Do you mind if I just open it up, sir?
Well, that's not on your prohibited list.
That's a fair point, but sir, if you're bringing animal products through Boston Airport, you must declare them. So
they're dead.
I'm gonna have to check.
It's not animals.
I'm gonna have to check on it. So, where did you get this mummified monkey from?
Oh, I made it.
You made it?
Yeah.
How'd you get the monkey?
Well, I travelled to Egypt last year, so I've just been
keeping it with you.
Yeah.
So you managed to get it back into the country?
No, I just grabbed it from Taronga Zoo.
Well, you're a fucking sicko. That would be my reaction to it. That would be my reaction. I actually did enjoy that. That was fun.
Improv.
Yeah. Do you want to improv OJ? And I'm God, and I'll be God when he gets to the gates.
I definitely do not.
Fair.
But yeah, fuck. Do you reckon they're gonna get ruined?
Who?
Bringing mummified remains.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. I mean, if people could bring him, you can't be doing that. But then as well, when you have dead stuffed cats and stuff that you keep around the home. And like, you know how people get stuffed animals and stuff?
Yeah, what's it called?
Why? So you got to have an ABN now to carry dead animals? Like, if he said it, I wonder if it's for their job or something. Actually, no, probably not. What kind of career is that?
Probably declare
Imagine bringing your girlfriend home or boyfriend and going, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm mummify monkeys.
Mummified transport.
Yeah, mummified monkey transport. Yeah.
Well, look, there's definitely worse jobs out there.
Well, yeah. Well, what is the worst job of all time?
Worst job of all time?
I'll go plumber.
Plumber?
Yeah.
No, they get good money and you're not driving from
Or
on the one site for months on end.
All the people that have to go through minefields.
That is probably way worse
Yeah.
than a plumber.
No. What about you, Elijah? Worst job ever.
Yeah, probably the minefield one. There was this guy that went to, he was a Marine and he had to clear out a whole minefield with a bag and he just had to keep going step by step, throwing a bag out.
So that was because Elijah doesn't have a mic and he fails to realize that this will be edited with the mic audio. That the worst job would be minefield too. No, actually, we can cut it. We can cut it up. I've got those skills.
Come sit down with us,
I'm like,
Elijah.
it can't be on camera, legal reasons. Andrew Johns had a stalker.
Andrew John's a girl or a guy?
Andrew Johns, the footy player,
Yeah, was the stalker a guy?
a guy.
Yeah,
Where was Elijah yesterday?
He said he was in the city. That's where I heard Andrew Johns was.
That is true. The guy was found at Bondi. Elijah, Queensland resident or serial stalker. You do the math. I didn't see him yesterday.
I did hear he was wearing like Air Force Ones and a
Chicago
green
shirt with
so-
some Puma pants.
From
and
news.com.
and a smile that won't quit. Were there any more news.com articles? Give us one more before we do a final evaluation.
So what's coming up next, Elliot? We've got a few
What have we
things in the
got?
works.
We got the deputy mayor,
Yeah,
which is dribbly.
yes.
Which is dribbly. We just got to get back to that consistency.
Yeah, 100%.
Again, a few more internals.
We're going to launch this merch.
We do have to launch this merch.
We've got merch coming out. It'll be very cheap.
We've set up. Yeah. Here we go. One more from the producer
Thank you,
slash.
creative director.
Oh. The Alabama mum? Yeah. So, this will lead into something.
Oh, no.
Alabama mum, 1 in a million, delivering 2 babies from 2 uteruses in 2 days.
Talking about records.
Oh. Wait, how does that
like a
even
real
work?
estate agent record.
How does that even work? I like this clarification. This is news.com at its finest. Hatcher vaginally delivered her first baby. Oh, and then the second one was C-section. Dude, you want to talk about pain? Could you imagine how painful that would be? 2 kids
I don't need to.
in 10 hours? Getting kicked in the balls is worse. 2 babies in a uteri were a true medical surprise, the doctor told university's communications department. Never seen before. In nearly 60 years of combined experience, had delivered decavatary twins. This must be great viewing, but sorry, I'm really interested in this. 2 babies in one belly at the same time, but
So not twins.
no, because they're in 2 different sections of the belly. That's fucked.
Did you feel ripped off, you reckon? Do you reckon they'll look the same?
Well, imagine if it was 2 different dads. Could you imagine?
Asking the big question.
Yeah. Well, there's another one that I saw, and it's a conjoined twins got married to a guy. So 1 body, 2 heads, one head controlling the right side of the body, 1 head controlling the left side. The left-sided head is the one who got married. Now, I want to know, which is a fair question. How does that work?
Like, the one that wasn't dating and they would go to the dates where they just chill there.
So apparently when they're having cuddles, she has to put on noise-cancelling headphones. But what I want to know is, do you feel everything one-sided each? And I mean everything. Are you typing? Yeah. Oh. Conjoined twins. Yes. Go back. No, sorry. Keep going. This one. These are them. Yep. This is them.
Surprise detail of conjoined twins marriages,
Yeah,
new
so
twist emerges.
Yeah, so she married an army veteran, and then so many people were like, how does this work? And I'm pretty sure she came out with an interview. That's something Call Her Daddy would have on or something.
I feel like
Have
it's
all of them there.
interesting.
Could you date a conjoined twin? Is my question.
Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just like, could you do it? How does it work? Also, how
I
does
don't
that?
know how it would work. I
How
think
do
it'd
you-
be a bit interesting?
How do you like? Because they're twins as well. So how would you know after the first time meeting? It's like the same twin you spoke to. Do you know what I mean?
It takes like a girl on a Hinge profile having her friends to another level.
Exactly.
Which one is it?
And how does that? If you were the conjoined twin, would you not wig out that your husband also finds your other head conjoined twin attractive?
I think it's just a messy situation.
There's
Imagine going on dates and your sister's
just there. Like,
But
you
not my
could
choice, like-
you couldn't really go on date. Yeah. What if there's an argument between the husband and you're just sitting there like, well, not sitting, but
Well,
you're just
how
there.
do you like work?
They would have to work from home, right? 2 different screens. That's the only thing that would work. No,
Only got one arm.
no, they control one arm each.
Yeah, so it's
That's all right. You can do that. You ever did touch typing in primary school?
oh,
You could do it. Or, yeah, yeah, I don't know how it would work. Yeah, so apparently when they brush their hair and stuff in the morning and do makeup and stuff, they have to coordinate their movements. So one has to like, so say when you brush your hair, you know how you do that? And then so one has to do the hand pushing back and the other has to do the, that's hectic. Their teamwork skills would be off the charts. I'd love to talk to them.
what's a 2-player game that they would absolutely kill it in?
COD, just like 1A.
Imagine they could communicate definitely. Like
Honestly,
telepathy at
that would
point.
be, I would love to I could sit down with them for like 6 hours.
Nah, surely there's a 4-player board game that they would just rip at.
Yeah. Or something like that. I could honestly sit down with them,
We
her,
should
them.
ask them to come on the podcast.
I would, that would be amazing because I'd just love to know everything. Like, not in an offensive way. Like, I wouldn't ask too hectic questions, but I was like, when did you discover that you were one side each? How does this work in terms of like work, shopping? Like, do you both like the same things? Are you different? Because it's one stomach. You'd assume it to be one, like, what they like. Are they allergic to anything? Like, do you know what I mean? Because what if one really likes peanut butter and the other doesn't? And one's allergic. Like, I don't know how.
Stomach.
Yes, but I don't know.
So it would
But is
be
it
fucking
one
both.
side of the stomach each? Like,
Nah, surely it can't be.
because it's
It would
not.
have to do with neurons and arms, not internal.
Because it's not like it's just a separate head. It's essentially like
half.
yes, which is that blows my mind.
Yeah, it's
Like
interesting.
that absolutely that and childbirth blow my mind. And also kids, do they have? How does that work? Whose genes does it get?
Asking the right question.
I know this is what I would
Asking the
mean.
right
This is what I want to
questions.
know.
If
I'd love-
anyone knows them and can get their details for us, we'd love to sit down and
that would be my bread and butter. I would be so interested in that. Anyway, I should probably wrap this bitch up.
Anyways, we've got a big weekend. Hopefully
know.
we'll still survive it after next week.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to our producer for sneezing midway through the app.
Thanks for your help, Elijah. Elijah's the man.
Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Flex, check, flex, check, flex, check. Diamonds in my veins, flex, check,